Rhythm by Jackie Azua Kramer and Taya Morley. Rhythm. It was the first frost. Before leaving, she whispered to her friend her hopes of good things for her family. I hope my father finds work again. Closed for business, for sale, closed. Ooh, looks like a lot of things have gone out of business. Winter's rhythm brought cooking hearty soups with her father for her mother's lunchbox. She and her class drew the tree decorated in lights for their classmates and families that had moved to find work. From the tree's twigs and pressed leaves, she made holiday gifts, and in return left breadcrumbs so the birds would keep it company. That spring, she returned to discover a limb torn from the tree. She saw its tender cut and touched her elbow where there was once a scab. She spotted crocuses hugging the trunk, and skipped home with a flower pressed in her pocket, a perfect gift from her friend. Spring's rhythm brought soft breezes and pale yellow afternoons. She cupped her ear to hear an army of ants marching into lumpy knotholes, and under the shady tree she planned adventures with her friend. When school let out for summer, the tree's branches stretched in a wide welcome with wild strawberries nearby. She kicked off her worn high tops, and the ground felt warm and springy. Her father laughed as sweet, sticky juice rolled down her chin. Summer's rhythm brought butterflies feeding on asters and milkweed. She collected ancient rocks that she tucked into hidey holes, and she saved nickels and dimes in her piggy bank, in her tree fund. Lying under the tree, branches framed the steely blue sky, with stars for her to wish on. I wish I could live here forever. Another perfect gift from her friend. The days were getting shorter. From the window of her school, she read books of brave heroines and saw the top of the tree's orange and red leaves waving hello. Fall's rhythm brought homemade costumes as the tree's playful shadows danced in the moonlight. Her family had Thanksgiving dinner at the community meal center. The colors of autumn, canned corn, and cranberries they all shared. Under a tent of blankets with hand-me-down toys, she read Aesop's fables to her sister, stories of courage, honesty, and kindness. The hard winter finally melted into spring. The tree's protective armor, once a rich brown bark, turned a brittle gray. A crown of branches lay twisted on the ground. Yet the tree was surrounded by new life, ferns, spiderwebs, and mushrooms. Delicate leaves sprouted from its remaining branches. She thought about their friendship, strong, steady, and generous, and she climbed up the tree. She breathed in the warm air and saw all the things the old tree had seen, seasons of hope and love. The tree whispered to her of all that could be and do. We're hiring, and they're planting new trees in a lot of places. And here is our dedication. May you find peace and joy in the rhythm of the natural world, and for Rosie and Rufus. So those are from the author and the illustrator. Thank you for listening.